And it was written that no hand but his should wield the sword held in the stone, but he did draw it out like fire in his hand, and his glory did burn the world. Thus it began, thus do we sing his rebirth, thus do we sing the beginning. We rode on the wings of the rising storm. We ran to the sounds of the thunder. We danced among the lightning bolts and tore the world asunder. Blood of our blood mixed with the old blood, raised by the ancient blood, not ours. Death comes to us all. We can only choose how to face it when it comes. During his lifetime, the greatest blade master fought over 10,000 times. In battle and single combat, he was defeated once by a farmer with a quarterstaff. Remember that. Remember that any meal can be your last. You can choose to travel with us. So tonight you will eat fish. Tomorrow you may die. We come, brother. We come, young bull. The way back will come but once. Be steadfast. For the young, death is an enemy they wish to try their strength against. For those of us a little older, she is an old friend, an old lover, but one we are not eager to meet again soon. I am Randolph Thor, so his voice ran through the chamber. I am the Dragon Reborn. So the sun's gonna be in my eye during this video, so sorry if I look like I'm squinting. It's because I am, because it's spring. Guys, look, there's grass, there's flowers, it's awesome. So we're gonna talk about the Dragon Reborn. Yeah, so excited that it's I'm actually filming outside. Obviously that means that there's gonna be more background noise, but that's just kind of life. All right, let's talk about the Dragon Reborn. First, my brother's thoughts. He's the first time reader going through, and he really liked this one. Not quite as much as I thought he would, which was a little disappointing, to be honest, but he did like it second. So out of the 3 books, he liked it better than Eye of the World, but not as good as The Great Hunt. It's really cool how much he likes The Great Hunt. It's really nice. I love how we can both love this series and all 3 of us have different opinions. It's just really, I'm just really enjoying this so much together. All right, so I have my little notes on my lap here. So he didn't like the beginning of this book. He said it started out crawling. He didn't like the fishing and traveling is what he said, which I get. He does like Perrin, so it wasn't like that it was Perrin, it was just like a slower start for him. He didn't like Rand in this book either. He didn't really like the mental stuff, I don't think, but just in general, he's not a big Rand fan. But he did like the White Tower parts, and he liked how the author built tension using things like Grey Men and the other Shadow Spawn. He loved Nynaeve and Egwene. He loves the Wonder Sisters, as my mom calls them. I think we call them something different every single video though, because they have all the different nicknames. So my mom just like calls them something and then we just call them that because she's the expert. She loves Nynaeve and Egwene and their power, but was really disappointed in the fact that they didn't rescue themselves in this book. I think even a couple times, I think like 2 or 3 times in this book, I can't remember. He did think that them not thanking Matt was hilarious, which was surprising for me, but we'll talk about that more later. He enjoyed the philosophy in this book, which I was so happy about. He liked the balance between, he called it fatalism and self-motivation. Do we just kind of sit back and wait for the pattern to work, or do we like get up and do something? So I really liked his thoughts on that. He said that math was a breath of fresh air in this book video. It's funny. He just loved Matt in this book, which was really, really fun to see his thoughts and his reactions. He texts us whenever he gets to a good point. So it was really fun to get his text about what was going on. He particularly recalled this interaction Matt has with Tom about the fireworks, where Matt is like fiddling with them and Tom's freaking out. So he just loved that part, so that was fun. He really likes Fael so far, which is good. I think that might help. But he could see how some people don't like her, so he called her acquired taste. So he enjoyed the culture shock. That's a huge thing with our family because we've lived all over the place, and so have our spouses and everything, so it's really fun that way. And so he really enjoys like culture, which is why the Aiel were so awesome for him, and the parent Fael relationship has a lot of culture shock kind of elements, which is really special to my brother and my mom and me, because we all have different culture shock things with our spouses. He disliked Swan sending the girls out to hunt the Black Aja. He just could not understand this, and I kind of think he makes a good point, like why. I mean, I see both sides. That we kind of had a little discussion about this, that she didn't know who she could trust, but also like why would you trust these 3 young girls, basically. He wants Perrin to stop being so anxious, and he disliked the ending because it was so similar to The Great Hunt. But some fun predictions before we move away from spoiler free. I didn't even say this is the spoiler free section. I can write it on the screen. So his predictions, Matt being all protective, he like kind of zeroed in on that and said it might be foreshadowing for Matt to become a warder. So he said that Matt might become one of the girls' warders. He's predicted that Morgaze will make it through, and he really wants her to get herself out. So we'll see if that comes true. He wants to see the 3 girls with proper training, because obviously they haven't really gotten a ton of formal training except for Egwene. So he really wants to see them properly trained by the tower. And he really wants Rand to know that he is killed Beelzebub and not thinking it's the last battle and he finished it. He doesn't want Maureen to have to convince him again, because he's kind of tired of that. So that is all for, well, I think I might do my thoughts as spoiler free mostly too. So my thoughts, I adore this book. It is, I think I've decided it's number 4 for me, but still very, very high. It was number 2, but I think Shadow Rising kind of bumped it. I love Rand in this, so I really disagree with TJ. We have very opposite views on this book specifically. I feel like we agree on the other ones, but this book I really disagreed with him. I really love the Rand, you're following him, you're not actually with him much, but you're like following him and you're seeing the destruction as he goes along. I really enjoyed that aspect of this book. But I love Matt and Perrin, so the fact that there's more Matt and Perrin in this book was like a huge deal for me. I think Perrin's still my favorite character, but Matt is so amazing. So I love that they take time in this book to develop different magic systems. They do spend time making building up the Saidin Saidar kind of thing, but they also develop Matt's luck power and Perrin's wolf power, so it's like the 2 magic systems in the background kind of get to be in the foreground in this one. So yeah, I think it's solidly in the 4th slot. I think Shadow Rising bumped up and this one bumped down, but it's again still my top 5, so still amazing book. I love it very, very much. So now we can go to spoilers. I don't think I have a ton of spoilers in this, but I just wanted to go through my mom's thoughts, and my mom's thoughts are normally spoilery. It's just really fun how many things start in this book. Like the Aiel things start in this book. Ravine is introduced in this book. Morgaze is introduced in this book. Matt actually comes into his own in this book. So just seeing the beginnings of a lot of things is really, really great to see. So this is my mom's 2nd favorite book because she is a Matt girl. She loves Matt so much, and it's like her favorite character's favorite book. So she loves this book a lot, and she really likes to see Rand struggle with his destiny as well. She thinks it's very realistic. She loves that she met Morghese and Rabin in this one, but she really dislikes everything with the Wonder Girls in this book, that they're too overconfident and they get themselves into trouble because they think they can handle anything, which I very much agree with that. I think this book is the one that annoys me with the girls the most. And she hates, and I hate, how poorly they treat Matt. I think that's like a fight in the fandom a lot. I don't know, because I'm not allowed to read things. But me and my mom are on the Matt side, that he helped them and saved them, and that they should have been grateful. And TJ's on the girl side. So it's kind of funny how that dichotomy is. So a little shorter one for this one, but that is because the Shadow Rising is going to be very, very long. It's going to take forever for me to record. I'm going to have to probably do it in sections, because the Shadow Rising, we talked for a really long time, and I have like 2 pages of notes. So this one is a little shorter because next one in May is going to be really long, and I'm probably going to do it early May. I'm going to try to get it out a little earlier in the month, just because I'm so excited about it. So yeah, my brother we just finished our Shadow Rising discussion, so that's how far behind I am. But yeah, thank you for tagging along. It's been so much fun. I hope you really are enjoying watching my brother's journey and kind of hearing my thoughts too, because I'm still a new reader as well. I am in the last book, so I'm about to graduate. But yeah, it's so much fun to read through with TJ, and he's enjoying it enough that he's continuing. So even though this wasn't his favorite, he loves the series already, which is just such a relief. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.